Okay, this might be the biggest change Apple has ever made to the iPhone. For years, foldable phones felt like something Apple was quietly avoiding. But now, the rumored iPhone Ultra is starting to sound less like a normal iPhone and more like a completely new category of device. Unlike most foldables we've seen so far, the iPhone Ultra reportedly won't open into a tall, narrow screen. Instead, Apple is said to be going with a wider book-style design, making the device feel more natural in the hand and far closer to an iPad mini when unfolded. And honestly, that could change everything. The outer display is rumored to look shorter and wider than any current iPhone, while the inner screen may deliver a true tablet-like experience without becoming bulky or awkward. But the biggest surprise, Apple could finally solve the one thing people still hate about foldables: the crease. Leaks claim the iPhone Ultra may feature a nearly crease-free inner display, something the industry has been chasing for years. If true, this would be one of the most important upgrades ever seen in a foldable phone. Design-wise, Apple is reportedly borrowing inspiration from the iPhone Air. The iPhone Ultra could feature a premium titanium frame and an incredibly thin body when unfolded. Some reports even describe it as looking like two iPhone Air models folded together, except somehow even thinner. And in classic Apple fashion, simplicity may take over the color lineup too, with only black and white versions rumored at launch. As for the displays, the iPhone Ultra is expected to feature two separate screens. The outer display could measure around 5.3 to 5.5 inches, giving off a compact iPhone mini vibe, but with a much wider shape. Then once unfolded, the inner display may expand to around 7.6 to 7.8 inches, bringing it extremely close to the feel of an iPad mini. Camera details are also starting to appear. The iPhone Ultra is rumored to feature a dual rear camera setup with a 48 megapixel main sensor and a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera. However, users may have to sacrifice one thing for this futuristic design: the telephoto lens. That means zoom performance might not match Apple's Pro models. Because the device has two displays, Apple is also expected to include two front-facing cameras, one for the outer screen and another for the inner display. Not much is confirmed yet, but leaks suggest Apple could reuse the same 18 megapixel center stage camera introduced with the iPhone 17 lineup, likely paired with a modern hole-punch design. And then comes the part everyone's already worried about: the price. Rumors are all over the place, but most analysts currently expect the iPhone Ultra to start at around $1,999 for the 256 gigabytes model. Yes, nearly $2,000. But Apple may believe combining an iPhone and iPad into one futuristic device is enough to justify that massive price tag. One thing does seem certain though: if this launches, the iPhone Ultra won't just be another new iPhone. It could become Apple's boldest device in years.